Namaste and welcome to Shreem Occult. The topic for today's video is 11th Lord in all of the 12 houses. Firstly, we'll understand what is 11th Lord, what is the 11th house, and then we'll go ahead and understand when it moves to worst house, 4th house, 5th house, any of the 12th houses, what are the results. So let's start this video. If we go by the classics say that it is a Labh Bhav, that means it is the house of gains. But many only consider it monetary gains, but in reality, it in gains of every objective, every purpose, every desire in your life. It is also the last of Upachaya houses, which makes it a really strong candidate, and at the same time it is very supportive to the Lagna, but it happens with time. Every planet here gives good result, right? Even Mandi and Gulika, no planet is exalted, no planet is debilitated in the 11th house, in the 11th Rashi, that is Aquarius. So this is as per the natural zodiac Akal Purush Kundali. So this house is very strong, very important. Mostly you're going to feel the flavor of Saturn with a flavor of hint of Rahu and some flavor of Jupiter, which is the Karka, that is the project manager of this house. Now, when this Lord goes and sit into different houses, it gives you different result. Now, firstly, you need to check what is the number mentioned here in the 11th house. You need to open your chart, check your horoscope, and find out what is exactly mentioned over here. If it's written 1 and 8, then it is Mars. 2 and 7, Venus. 3 or 6, Mercury. 4, Moon. 5, Sun. 9 or 12, then Jupiter. 10 or 11, then Saturn. So these are the zodiac lords. So please check what number is mentioned over there, and you just need to find out the lord, whether it is sitting in the first house, fourth house, 10th house, right? It can go anywhere out of the 12 houses. Now suppose the 11th house lord goes into the first house itself, then which is your lagna, which is the ascendant. What happens when it goes into the first house? Firstly, it is a very good yoga. Many people consider it as a Raj yoga of sorts, because now whatever you do, you're going to gain your desires. Like when you improve yourself, when you work on yourself, then also you're going to see a lot of gains in your life. But these are the individual who will see that their family would go against sometimes, right? Means you want to go to the gym, or you have some or the other fitness regime. At first they will be supporting, but over time, with time, they will start nagging you about it. They'll say that you don't need to do it, you can go for your mental health, but don't be overly obsessed regarding it, because you may get some sort of addiction to fitness, to fitness regimes, to exercise, to playing sport, maybe a tennis, something or the other thing that is for your body. So your family may go ahead and against it, right? These people think, what is in it for me? They have this sort of approach, and so it makes them a little bit selfish, but then at the end it works for them, right? Whatever they do, they can have good gains in their life. Now it is both good and bad. So whatever they are doing, they'll gain good things, they'll gain bad things. So it is very important to go into the right direction, have a good friend circle, because having a friend circle would be very important, because such individuals are very much influenced by their elder siblings, their father side of the family, maybe father's sibling, and generally by their friend. So a lot of influence, a lot of pressure they're also going to feel from such individuals. They want to be very like famous, they want to be well known, right? Uh, they care a lot of about their complexion. They like buying skincare, they like working out for their looks, right? They also will do a lot of things for their friends, try to maintain a routine with friends, to go out with them. So friends are going to be a very important part of their life. Apart from this, these are the type of people who are generally very proud of their caste, of their status in the society. So now when we shift it to the second house, when it goes to the second house, so it is generally called a very good Dhan Yog, if it makes connection with the ninth and the fifth house, right, then it automatically increases a lot, makes it more superb, right? But even second lord and 11th lord making a connection, 11th lord going into the second house is a very, very good Dhan Yog, generally seen and found in wealthy people's chart. Now, once it is done, another thing that you need to care about. These are the type of people who very much care about their facial features. So these are going to be heavy spenders on their skincare, on changing their looks. Maybe it is a yoga for doing plastic surgery. They'll do some or the other thing to change their looks. They'll be very much focused on their diet as well. Such individuals are always ready to do this type of diet, then other type of diet. They'll try different diets as well, and family would go against it. There will be some or the other thing. Family would create a problem regarding your diet. One thing, these people are very much focused on creating assets and leaving those assets for their family. Such individuals, they really like eyewear, like, or in case of girls it can also be eye makeup. So very much looking forward to that always at all times, right? So this is something that can be observed. At the end, family would be very much concerned about how much money they spend on their skincare. They'll say you're not getting a lot of results, so something or the other nagging from the family in this department you're going to hear. Now when it goes to the third house, then it also becomes a very good thing, because these are the type of people who like to have hands-on experience. So they would want to try anything before going full time into it. So they'll take some trial, some experience, and then go ahead with it. These are the type of people who make time for their hobbies. They are always ready to plan trips with friends and family. These are individuals who just love spending on cars, on trips. Like, these are the type of people who would like do go into car modifications. Such type of individuals, they do a lot of mind strengthening exercises as well, you may say. So they may play chess, Sudoku, such type of games also. Anything that is very much beneficial for their mind, they'll go ahead and do it. When it goes into the fourth house, 11th lord going into the natural house of comfort. So these people are very much comfort oriented. This makes them lazy, laid back, right? Don't want to leave their home. There'll be such type of individuals, but these are the type of individuals who are very generous also. They'll definitely help their friends, especially in medical emergency or in terms of debt also. So they may clear the debt of their friends, of their family members to an extent. Very much motherly oriented, motherly influence. So basically what you call the mama's boy. So that is something that you can experience with this placement. These individuals have always given a thought that they want peace in their life. They are very much oriented about peace, but at the same time, such individuals have also given a thought of doing some or the other illegal work or getting involved in illegal activities. Maybe even they'll not pay their taxes properly. They'll do some or the other sort of illegal activity, and they will definitely involve their friends in it. So such kind of behavior is very much expected in this case. And these are the individuals who are very much concerned about their heart health also. So when it goes into the fourth house, they'll do a lot of things for their heart health. Maybe they'll do regular tests, do meditations, yoga, something or the other thing to just improve their heart health. Now when it goes into the fifth house is the house of education, skills, children. All right, so you're going to gain from all of these attributes, especially after the birth of children. You can have gain. Such type of individuals are very much interested in past lives, like what is the karma part of it. They'll go into astrology. Such individuals will be very much interested in history also. They do good in education, and they also go for scholarships. So they'll try to get scholarships even though they qualify or not qualified. That depends upon the dignity of the planet sitting over here, right? Maybe they'll get good amount of education or not. It depends on the planet here. But at the same time, whatever amount of education they get, they'll be doing very good in it. Such type of individuals try to create their own mantras. They will do some or the other alteration to the mantras and try to do it, and they do mantras on a very regular basis. Such individuals always try for fame, power, and position, right? So this is something that they'll do. Such individuals also get very much addicted towards digestive aids, like even this is small brand like Hajmola, so they'll go for it, regularly consume it. So some of the other digestive aids, they are likely to get addicted to it when it goes into the sixth house. Now, this is not considered a very good position, because now this is the house of Shatripus, house of your enemies, of your diseases, of your accident. So, such individuals are very much prone to mental tension, accidents, injuries. Such things are going to happen. And whenever they gain something in life, they're going to invite a lot of mental tension and envy of people. So such individuals, even after buying a car, or even if they wanted to buy a home or buy something, it can even be a laptop like a MacBook they wanted to go ahead and buy. So once they have bought it, then also they'll not feel very happy about it. So other people would envy them. It will create some or the other sort of mental tension. They'll start thinking about how they're going to pay off the EMIs. Something or the other thing would happen. So even in gains, they are going to have a lot of tension, right? That is to be expected. Such individuals definitely want to go ahead and do such some or the other sort of religious service at uh, a temple. Also maybe they'll do some or the other form of humanitarian work. Also they'll be involved with an NGO. They may do for like pets or things that look out for dogs, NGOs also. So something or the other thing is going to be there where they want to do a service, want to be involved in humanitarian work. That is also to be observed. They'll also want to maintain a good routine with their friends, good routine in socializing, and this is where they're going to have trouble also. But then they will try to socialize on a regular interval, maintain a. The only problem is they're going to get very analytical, very logical about this, and that's where the problem is going to come. Now, one thing to understand in all of this when we cover it, you have to always consider PAC. Now, what is PAC? Position, aspect, and conjunction. So, this, what I'm telling you, is the ideal scenario, a very generic scenario when we are not considering any affliction, which planet is looking at it. So 60 to 70% you're going to get this result, but 30 to 40% there is going to be some or the other form of alteration in what I'm saying now, because some or the other planet will be looking at it. A benefic like Jupiter looking at it will change the result or expand it. A malefic like Saturn looking at it will create a lot of boundaries in whichever house it is going. So position matters, aspect matter, with what other planet this lord is going and sitting, that also matter. Maybe there's an exchange, it is sitting in friendly sign, enemy sign. So multiple things need to be considered before arriving to a conclusion. This is something you'll find it at a very baseline, you will not find it at very concrete to the point. So you will take it with a pinch of salt. You see that 60-70% this will work, 30-40% there's going to be some alteration because of the nature of other planets getting involved in it. If there's a lot of malefic influence, a lot of good benefic influence also, so the result may also even change to a good 80-90%. But then this happens really, basically 60 to 70% you're going to see what I'm going to tell you here. Now when we move ahead to 11th lord going into the 7th house, such individuals are very much business oriented. They just want to go ahead and open their business. They may do a job, depends upon the other yogas, other combination that is happening in their chart, but they will be definitely very much inclined to do business. Such people always look for partnership, right? They can do business, but they always go and find out support. They want support in doing their work. So definitely they're going to find the support in their friends, and these are the type of individuals who want to do business with their friends. So something or the other sort of going to happen. So they're going to look for partnerships, And similar is the scenario going for their marriage, right? A very similar. So they will want to do, they need a lot of support in their marriage. And at the back of their mind, even they have not kept a very physical list, but at the back of their mind they'll have a list, like my spouse should be like this, I'll do a lot of activity. Such individuals want to go out and socialize with their partner, with their spouse. Like they would want to go to parties, they may want to go to clubs, they might and not even parties and clubs, they may want to go out, learn some pottery classes, go to reading sessions, right? Go to a trip. Such people, their heart aches for long journeys, right? So they are very much interested in long journeys, right? So this is something when 11th lord goes into the 7th house. When it goes into the 8th house, now 8th house is the house of secrets, transformation. So such individuals are definitely going to, the friend circle is going to get transformed from time to time. Such people are very much inclined to learn secrets, to learn secret knowledge as well. So they will be very inclined to learn secrets from you, and at the same time they'll be learning some secret knowledge also, like astrology, occult, maybe reiki healing, some or the other sort of art form, some or the other form of literature that is not very well known to the world. So they may be very much inclined to do research, and such individuals would also involve their friends in doing research into this. But this position is not very very powerful, so such individuals should be very 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 careful when it comes to their friends. So friends, and I should just write, be careful, because they may get betrayed or something or the other sort of thing would happen, because such individuals are very much inclined to build passive income, right? So they want to go ahead and work in a manner that they are earning something from an active source, but at the same time they are creating something passively as well. So they're very much inclined toward it, so they want their major source of income to be from passive income, right? So this is also there, but at the same time friends or other things, there's going to be betrayal. But one more positive things, whenever there's betrayal, there's disgrace, right? They are going to rise and alive. Such individuals can also go ahead and expect, like whenever they had a surgery, this death of someone in the family or in the friends, right? They're going to get a lot of gains, where a lot of sudden event may happen, certain bad events happen, so they will automatically get gain also. So it's a good house, it's a bad house, at the same time both thing works. You need to be very carefully analyze, especially the eighth house. And if it's Aries ascended, it automatically becomes Scorpio. So then it further needs a very careful eye to look what is happening over there. Now, when this goes into the ninth house, 11th lord in the ninth house is going to be a very good position. Of course, money wise, it is very, very good. And then there are other factors also. Like such individuals are always wanting to go on foreign trips or long journeys, so they are very much inclined to do it. Such individuals are very much inclined to join a religious order. Such individuals will want what we call in Hindi a diksha. So they will want to go ahead and get enrolled into something, religious order. They can also join cult, right? So something or the other thing is going to be happen. Overall, it is a very good position. I'll just write join religious order, that is there. Such individuals, they do a lot of religious ceremony, they will be doing a lot of havans, they'll be getting a lot of people gather at their home for religious ceremonies, going to a lot of satsangs, arranging satsangs, something or the other religious ceremony they will be very much inclined to do. Such individuals, what I found is they try to do a lot of their desire, fulfill a lot of their desire in their grandchildren, not even in their children, in their grandchildren. So maybe they were very busy, they were far away, they were not living with their family, so they have a lot of desires left. So what happens when they have grandchildren? So they try to live that missed part of their life. So when they were not present for their child, they'll try to go ahead and be present for their grandchildren. Whatever things they wanted for their child, they try to get it for their grandchild. So fulfilling of desires via grandchildren is something that is to be observed. And same is the other way around. Some of the other wishes, desire, grandchildren will be very helpful or play a very important role in fulfilling that. Maybe they always wanted to go on a tirth yatra, go to a religious place. So the grandchildren may actually sponsor it, help them. So something or the other thing you can see happen. Such individuals wants to lead in life and they are involved in a lot of charity. So overall it is a very very good position. If you have this position, you can also expect that you are going to die wealthy, right? Of course, a lot of other things matter, but having a benefic over here, having a good planet over here, and good dignity of the planet here, so you can expect that in the later stage of life you'll be living a good life, right? So it is very much important. Now when 11th lord goes into the 10th house, now 10th house is all about your work, all about what is your conduct in society. So such individuals, they work, but their motivation is always promotion, growth, incentives. They're going to work really really hard, but this is always going to be at the forefront, or this is going to be their agenda when they're going to work. Such individuals, they always want other people to follow orderly conduct in society. So these are the type of people you'll see. They'll say to somebody, you don't know how to practice diet very properly. They'll shout at children that they should not pluck flowers from the garden, or something or the other thing happen. They'll just ask people to have a very orderly conduct in the society. Such people are very much desirous of building self-respect. So I've seen a lot of posts on social media also where people say that I'm doing this for myself, I'm not doing this for the world, for my family, for my friends, I'm doing this something for myself. So these are such type of individuals. So their desires, their goals, their life is all to be very focused around gaining their own self-respect. So this is basically a very good. So I just write about self-respect, right? Such person wants a lot of awards. Like such people really want, they will work hard to get awards at their office, and even go to an extent of just like paying for it to just to get the award. So they are like they have an addiction when it comes to awards, you can say that. Now when it goes to the 11th house, one more thing, when it goes to the 10th house, there are good chances of knee problem, right? So they need to be very careful with their knees. Now when the 11th lord is in the 11th house, then the major thing is we have to see if a planet is sitting over here, and where the lord is, and what are the aspects to it, what are the conjunctions to it, because you are going to get a lot of flavor for them. Because so planet flavor is to be carefully expected and carefully need to be examined. Then because overall this is a very good position, they're going to get gains, have good income. Such individual, they realize what they want to do in life, like what their hopes are, what their wishes are, what their desires are. Many people, they just want to earn money, right? Such individuals would say, I want to earn 100 crores a year, right? So they would be specific, they realize what they really want. Many people would say, I want to be fit. Such individuals would say, I want a single digit body fat percentage, right? So they will be very very specific, they know what they are really after, and they'll try hard and go get after it. They'll also have a lot of desires, even though they realize, but desires are going to be there. Generally they also have problems related to feet, ankles. Maybe their feet are not very strong, their shin, a lot of pain in shin, such or the other thing. Problem below the knees is to be expected, right? When it goes into the 12th house, such individuals are the ones who go for meditation camps, right? We have known and seen people who just go attend meditation camp, meditation groups, right? So these are the individuals who do it. Such people, like, they're very much oriented about moksha, liberation, right? Nirvana, such as the theme that is always going in their head. So they'll go attend a lot of satsang also. where they'll receive such information. But at the same time, if you go ahead and learn about them, they'll also secretly want to lead a darker life, also want to do a lot of mischievous activities, like that may even lead to them getting hospitalized, go to jail. So a dark side of life, they have a lot of attraction toward it. Generally such individuals, what I've seen, they go and live far away from their hometown, right, and even far away from their family. And if you have this position and not doing it, then also it is recommended that you please go to a foreign land, and you'll start seeing a lot of good results of this position. Now, this was something related to 11th lord in all of the 12 houses. One thing, I'll repeat it again, that you need to consider this a lot of going to be position, aspect, and conjunction, right? In which nakshatra it is sitting, in which house it is sitting, right? It is in friendly sign, is it an enemy sign? So a lot of factors are need to be considered before giving a very accurate answer, right? So I've given you a lot of details regarding this. Please check your position, comment down your position and how much do you relate to it. I'll try to reply. If you have any serious doubts, I'll definitely reply over there. And if you want, you can book a consultation. We also have a free course, you can join in that, learn a lot. And we also have paid courses related to vastu and numerology. You can also get enrolled. If you want any help related to your career, to your relationship, you can go ahead and book a consultation, and it will be a live video call, Zoom call consultation. I'll personally help you out on it, right? The charges are very, very reasonable. You can visit shreemoccult.com, or the number is given. You can contact on the number. Please share this video ahead and please subscribe. It is going to mean a lot to me, and I hope I was able to teach you something new. I'll come in with a new video. Till then, namaste.